And then one journalist had to leave, so I'm asking hers.
All right. This is Charlie Cooter. He'll be doing the generic questions for Fox. Speed.
So what's the appeal of this story to its legions of fans who love the book and we hope the film, and maybe its appeal to you?
Oh my gosh, I mean,
It's a broad question. There's a lot of appeal.
So much appeal. For me, it was about just recognizing that, I always say this, but nothing's guaranteed, and it's also fleeting, so just appreciate every single moment and be so grounded and so rooted, and wake up every single day and be so grateful for each breath, because you never know, when you're going to have another one. And it also is a book that doesn't victimize death or victimize cancer or illness. It celebrates life and it celebrates existence.
I think that it so authentically represents a teenage love, or just love in general. It doesn't seem fake or cheesy at all, which is so refreshing, because in literature, but especially in movies, a lot of times things are so cheesy and fake, and this one is so real, and it's almost like respectful, especially now, like in this case, to young people, saying like, yeah, young people are capable of this kind of love too, as well as like I know, and a lot of young people know.
And a lot of the fans.
Yeah.
So you guys, of course, worked together on Divergent. Did you bring anything from that relationship to this set? Any sort of shorthand or?
Of course. I mean, I think it's not like we brought a specific thing besides just us becoming so close. Like our closeness was so important, because then we come to fall in our stars and we're comfortable with each other. And right away we can tell each other how we feel, and right away we can, be collaborative and like there's something. It's great when that kind of stuff translates to screen. Like us being close, because Hazel and Augustus are our best friends. Above being lovers, and me and Shailene are also very, very good friends.
What was it like filming in Amsterdam?
It was amazing. I mean, I'd been there before, but Ansel had never been there, and we walked around on our days off, and there's just something so romantic about that city. It was foggy as well. It was cold, and there's some rain in itself brings a romantic element to life. I think there's like a cozy sort of sensual feeling that you get, and so being there, coming from America and going somewhere where there's all these old buildings, and then imagining it through the eyes of 16-year-olds, and it's probably the last trip they're ever going to go on in their lives, which is really sad to think about, but also very realistic for a lot of people. It was so special.
And do you think that there's something universal that all audiences can relate to in this film?
Yes.
Yeah, hugely.
I think that there's a lot of universal concepts in this film. I mean, just the love in general. Like, it's not, like I said, a young person love, or, this is only one that young people would have, or only ones that old people would have. This is like everyone would have a love like this. Who has had love, I think. Also, just the way that they face death is very universal, and I think helped me actually understand, especially as a young person, but even if I wasn't young, I feel like it really helped me understand death, and just the way that they talk about it and the way that it's presented in the story. It's just so truthful and an honest way of looking at death, and it also doesn't put death down as like the worst thing in the world. It just talks about how everyone's just gonna die, and that's just a given.
Focus on living. Well, thank you guys. And I'm
Great. Now we're going to switch cards.